Hello, Leo. Welcome to Alchemy. My name is Nigel. I'm going to be doing your Harvest Moon love reading. In a second or two, I'm going to be shifting into warp speed, shuffling, and laying out your cards. If you want to watch, you are more than welcome to. If you'd like to skip ahead straight to the reading, you can do that too. Either way, I will see you on the other side. Hello, Leo. Welcome to your reading. Let's see. What do we have here? All right. So right out the gate, we have the Death card. And that is the overall vibe of the situation. You might be moving away from one situation into another. It certainly looks that way. And I have to tell you, I've had this deck for a very long time. And it's the very first time I have done a reading where these cards have come out consecutively. Usually I choose two cards or two cards choose me. And in this particular instance, three cards fell out. And they were no way they were consecutive within the deck because I was shuffling, as you could see on the video, and they haven't been consecutive since the first day I had them. So there's just no way. So what's interesting is that you are, all right, let me start from the beginning. I don't want to get ahead of myself. So you have this great change that's either taking place or you're thinking about it, or it had, or it will, okay? In this situation, which is your present or your recent past, it's a situation you're moving away from either way. You're represented as being 10, right? And that is, so you have 21, 22, and 23 consecutively. In 21, it is 10, and 10 is a very weak metal, right? It is very malleable, very you can mold it into pretty much anything you want. It's a pretty weak metal. It has its uses though. And in this situation, maybe you felt as though you were being manipulated. It's very possible. You have the energy of the Eight of Pentacles reversed, which is, you can see in the Eight of Pentacles, it's somebody diligently working. And on this side, they have stopped working. There's nothing getting done. And this is either the person that you're moving away from, or it might be you. You might have stopped working on this situation. You have the Ten of Wands. And what's interesting in the Ten of Wands, we always consider it a burden, but you know, the Ten of Wands is closing out a certain cycle. It's a 10, and it's hard work, yes, but look, he's getting it done. On this side, he's not getting it done. He's falling. Nothing is getting accomplished. So once again, we have a card of work not getting done. Now, it very well could be that you got tired of somebody not doing the work they were supposed to do on this relationship, and you got tired of being manipulated by this person. What you do want is the Five of Cups reversed, right? Instead of empty cups and sadness, you want full cups, brightness. This person may have been may have been very egotistical. They may have been very full of themselves, and for no particular reason, right? It's what I call like misplaced arrogance, when someone is so full of themselves and thinks so highly of themselves, and there's no real reason for it. Anyway, you're going from this energy to death, to, as we know, you transition during death and you transition into something else. And this energy is really, for the most part, very nice. You have iron, which is obviously a much stronger metal, right? It is Mars, it is masculine. And you also have copper. And copper, you know, this is Mars masculine, this is Venus feminine. You have a masculine and a feminine, right, coming together on this side. And you also have this backed up with the Hierophant. So you're moving into what seems to be a union. And it looks like a very positive union. Now, this situation might creep back because you do have the Magician reversed, and we all know the Magician reversed is a manipulator. And what did we say? You felt like you might have been manipulated in this situation. Here's the manipulator coming back with spreading their toxicity, or at least attempting to. Again, I think your job in this situation is to let this die and to move on to this situation that is, I mean, it's just so, it's almost, it's just storybook. You know, I don't want to say that. It's not fairy tale. This is reality, but it's a really strong union. It's a perfect union. So let's pull, show me this past situation, please. This past person. Show me this past person. There might have been a lot of fighting. There might have been a lot of arguing. And you might still be in that energy. Like I said, it could be your present or your past, but either way, you're moving away from it. This is what you want. All right? You want your Three of Cups. You don't want that. If you're in this energy right now, it wouldn't surprise me if you have daydreams of it being something beautiful, or acquiring something beautiful. You absolutely need to let this die. But show me this iron and copper combination. Look at that. Passion. So you have commitment, passion, puzzle pieces that fit together. All this beauty waiting for you. And boom, the Lovers. It's going to be a choice. The Lovers, yes, it's positive and it's negative coming together. It's divine meeting, right? But it's also a choice. So you have to actually make a choice about this. You have to leave room for this to come in. Maybe some of you know exactly who this is. You might already know. If you don't, this is something that's promised to you, and there's way too many signs. This isn't even like me manipulating the cards to say something positive. I mean, I still cannot believe that these alchemy cards came out in the order they came out in. So let's look at this dark energy. So this darker energy might come back with an offer that seems like it absolutely seems like something it's not. They're giving you some sort of a choice. They're making it sound like a real option when it's not. It is actually a burden, and it's more of a burden. You'll go right back to that Ten of Wands energy. Yeah, like it might be a step up from the Ten of Wands reversed on this side. It might be, but it's still a burden, and it would be a choice you have to make, right? Are you going to sit and try to slip into these old patterns and play with them again and again and again, or are you going to get on that ship and sail away with this person? This person is the positive to your negative, or vice versa. This person is the person who you're supposed to be with. They will bring balance to your life. Might be an air sign, right? This is the King of Swords, obviously, but face up, looking straight at us the way he should be in all his glory. So this is something that you really need to think about. Hopefully you don't have to think about it too much. To be honest with you, this is very straightforward. There's no way you're going to choose this energy over, where are you? Over this energy. I mean, listen, you could, but I think Leos are too smart for that. So I am going to pull some of these Love Oracle cards. Show me this past energy, please. Show me this past energy for Leo. Show me this past energy. Well, it looks like when you started dating this person, things probably seemed fine. You didn't see any red flags, or at least you didn't acknowledge them or take them seriously. You might have felt that it was fated. You might have felt that it was meant to be. And I guess coming from that energy and being manipulated in that way, it might be hard to believe in that. Show me one more card, please, Spirit. Yeah, you had... Now I can see why you might have a tough time with the Devil and the magnetic attraction. It might have been an amazing physical connection you had with this person. Show me what's going. How is Leo moving into? Show Leo moving into. So with the Devil, with material things, maybe this person is going to try to tempt you with some sort of finances, being that there was so much lack of work on this side. And I don't know if the lack of work is because of a relationship, that the person was not working on the relationship, or if they weren't working and finances were a problem. So maybe they'll tempt you back saying that I'm on my feet now, I'm doing better. It might be after you meet this new person, because that's just the way things are in the universe, right? As soon as we become happy with something else. But this person is wearing a mask. It says hidden motive, lying. This is the Magician reversed. This is the Devil. So if this person does return, you know what your job is, right, Leo? What you want is family. You want something solid, something real. This person has very dark energy. Give me one more card for Leo, please. One more card for Leo. Yep, you're going to have a chance at new love, Leo, okay? And there is legal matters at the bottom of your deck. You might have been married to this other person. Maybe that's where the finances come in. I don't know. For some of you, I'm sure that's absolutely true. But it couldn't be true for all of you. So, I am going to pull a couple of tea leaves. It's obvious what you need to do. The Death card tells us that we need to let something die so that something else can come up in the spring and be reborn. And you have so many signs here of an actual fated meeting, an actual soulmate, you know, somebody that's meant to be by your side, somebody that will be by your side through thick and thin, who won't be stressful. Apparently this is a goal-oriented person. And again, we talked about how this person had lack of work, right? Maybe you did put all your eggs in one basket. But you know what you have waiting for you, Leo? You have the Sun. This is your card. So you have to definitely get out of the at the bottom of this deck we have tent, right? It's temporary. This feels very, I think that when you meet this person, you might feel a little nervous because of your past with the other person, but I think you're going to immediately feel that the energy is different. How could you not? You were dealing with a vampire, okay? Codependency. Definite codependent situation. Gambler, relying on luck rather than hard work. For some of you, I am definitely seeing that this person did not want to work. They were not ambitious. They were not they didn't do much of anything. For some of you, obviously it meant they did not work on the relationship. It could mean both, because somebody with this type of attitude tends to not work on anything, right? At the bottom of the deck, you have what? You have wounded child. All right, for sure. Aren't we all? We're all wounded children. It could have been something from your childhood that made you open to this type of person. But the truth is, we're all damaged. And it's what we do with that information. Not so much that it happened, but we're like, okay, this happened, now what? Right? Now what? I am going to pull one more card. You know what? I'm going to pull one of these. I have about 1,000 decks of cards. Okay. Show me the cherry on the top for Leo, please. Show me the cherry on the top for Leo. You show me the cherry on the top for Leo. Leo, you're a goddess. This is healing. It's healing feminine energy. Copper, right? So you are on a path of healing from this situation. This person that you meet will help you heal. Usually I'm the one that will tell you need to be alone for a good long time so you can heal, so you can meet that healthy person, but it really does look like this person comes in and helps you to heal and brings you back to life. Water, purification, life-giving water. So this is definitely a good thing, Leo. You're definitely moving into a good time. And yes, I'm going to pull one more card for you. Okay. It says something about your inner child, all right? It's definitely, and it says there's coin purse here at the bottom. And finances did come up, and so did legal matters. So for some of you, the people who are about to go through a legal entanglement, getting out of this bad situation, money does come into the picture. You might have problems. It doesn't look like there's huge problems, okay? For you in the future, once you get past this, you're going to be fine. As you're going through it, it might be a problem. Your inner child does come into the picture. It says wounded child. And it's comes up twice. Was there something in your childhood that drove you into a sort of fixer-upper. You chose fixer-upper people to improve. I don't know why I'm feeling this, but I feel like you saw this person, even though you had this magnetic attraction and all that stuff. I really do think that you saw certain things that were red flags. I don't think it escaped you, and I think you thought you could change them or help them, but they were temporary. This person that's coming into your life is solid, is your counterpart, and I am going to pull one more card on this person. Show me this person. Please show me this person. This person is going to help you heal. 100%. And boom, boom, boom. Hello. You're closing out a cycle. You have the World card. From this full moon to the next full moon, look for signs, okay? Look for signs that this is coming into fruition. Take the first steps, show the universe that you want out of that toxic situation and you want to step into a new cycle. This is very exciting. I really love this. And I just can't believe that these came out in order. I honestly can't. You have tin, you have iron, and you have copper. You go from being manipulated to being with you, and these came out together. That came out separately. You watched it. You saw it. So you have the divine masculine, iron, Mars. You have feminine, copper, Venus coming together. And you are going to be absolutely in a committed relationship. I wish you all the luck. This is just a beautiful reading. If anyone's strong enough to get this done, it'll be you, Leo. Lots of hugs.